waiting on my order, and tired, y'all. Y'all get tired in the middle of the day. You gotta really push to keep going. Give you an update. Waiting on this food. All right, talk to you in a minute. So, hey, I'm just leaving that restaurant, and I tried to get her on camera. I wanted to ask her a couple of questions. I asked her if there was any pet peeves that she had about the Doordashers or people that pick up food there, or anything that she would like to say. And so she said, well, only that she wished they had more patience, like I did, because I waited for the food. I didn't just walk out and let the next person come. So I asked her, did she want to get on camera? Could I put her on camera? She said, no way. She said her hair not done, so she didn't want to do that. But I just thought, like, patience, So that's what restaurants want, is us to have patience. But that's a double-edged sword, because we might wait. Like, I waited too long in there, Could have came out. It's 12. It was 12 something when I walked in. And I waited 15 minutes at least. But I walked over to Dunkin' Donut and used the restroom and got a donut and, walked back. So, yeah, I waited too long, because technically I can't tell nobody that they should just sit there and wait. The best strategy is to move on and go get you another one and go. But if you're going to wait, just be patient. Don't go up there 2 or 3 times. Decide that, okay, I'm going to wait on this, and just sit down and do whatever you're going to do on your phone and just take your time. And if you get impatient, that's when it's time to leave. You don't need to bug them. So I think that's really what she means. Like, don't bug them. It's not going to make the food come faster. Just decide if you're going to wait it out or if you're leaving. And if you're leaving, then just do it as soon as possible. So I'm going to try to bring value like that. The restaurants definitely have their opinions on how we are acting in there. So I thought I'd share that. All right. So as you're seeing, that place was like a fish fry fresh place. So I believe that when I walked over to Dunkin' Donut, they did not cook the shrimp until I came back. Because that's when she came back and gave me an update that, oh yeah, we're just dropping the shrimp. That takes no time, and it'll be up in a minute. So maybe if I would have stayed there and sat down and chilled out for a minute, they would have known that I'm gonna be there to take that order, because they don't want the shrimp or anything that they're frying to sit around, because it's in their name, fresh fish, so they're trying to give it to you fresh. And I'm just thinking outside of the box so that's their number one thing that she would like people to do, is to have patience, because they don't start the order until you walk in the door. And not many of us have the patience to sit there for that long. And it just dawned on me, because I've been there a few times. That's why, I was talking with her. And every single time there's a wait. It seemed like it's never started before you get there. It's one of those type of things, the same reason why we avoid places like Popeyes is you're gonna have to wait there. So I believe that's why they want it fresh and hot, straight out of the frying grease and into the bag and out the door. So yeah, maybe if I didn't leave to go to Dunkin' Donut, even though I told them I'd be right back, but I think we say that a lot. Everybody say that, and then we don't come back. So yeah, they didn't start it, now that I think about it, until I came back. So patience is the number one thing that restaurants seem to want from us. But at the same time, we got a business to run. We got to hit our goals. So if it's like the busy time, which it is, 12 o'clock, I spend too much time in that place. It's 12:30 now. But that's what happened. So I thought I'd share that. That's as I'm finding out things, I try to share them, because if I don't, I won't remember them. I think another thing that we could do is in the same reference of patience. I know I've gone into stores and it's some kind of item that I've never knew existed or don't really know where it's at, and in the app they don't give you the location in the store where it's at. I will, like, let's say it's a beauty supply store and I don't know nothing in there, I'll just go straight to the people sometimes. And you know, I know that a lot of people go straight to the register and ask for the, you know, where the items are. And so I try to find it now. I try to like locate it, and if I just can't, after I done walked through the entire store, depending on how big the store is, then I'll ask, and you know, they appreciate that. I'm specifically talking about Sally's Beauty Salon and what's that other one called? Ulta. I hate, oh man, I don't like shopping for women things. So that Sally's Beauty Supply is bad. Ulta is bad because the little things are tiny. And then you got that Target has those little beauty supply sections. I don't like that. It's just gonna take me too long to find all the little items. It might be like 8 or 9, 10 items that are all tiny little pencils or little whatever the items are. I just don't like those stores, so I try to avoid them unless they're paying good. And then I'm trying not to go in there and just go straight to the people and ask them where is everything, because they say it's not my job to find this for you. They will tell you that, because they're not getting paid to. They are, but they're not, right? And we getting paid to go find the item, and we're not sharing the tip with them. So yeah, they're trying to focus on their direct customers that are walking in there. They don't want to help the shoppers. That's our job, to go in there and shop it. So, but sometimes you gotta ask. Sometimes you gotta get help. And so I just thought I'd share that too. And I don't know if I'm gonna add to this or not, but I'm gonna deliver this and we'll see. If not, have a good day. Hell no. She got me doing her trash. I'm just gonna sit there right there. Like, I was like thrown off by that one. All right. Okay, y'all. I had to get my Referral out, my antibacterial stuff out, because man. So this is why I don't take the little ones. That was a $4 one at a Dollar General. They didn't have, to start off, they didn't have her Vernon. She wanted a 6-pack. And I guess I'm nice today. Today must be my nice day. They didn't have a 6-pack, so I thought she might have wanted Canadian Dry. She wasn't responding, but it had it in the app. It shows you what the substitutions can be. That she already had that, but then she calls and says she don't want that. And then she started complaining. I said, well, there's only 20-ounce Vernuses. They don't have the 2-liter. They don't have the 6-packs. They don't have the case. They do have the 20 ounces, but they are expensive if you wanted 6 of those. So we went back and forth while the line was getting longer. And I said, well, listen, I got to go. You got to make up your mind. So she ended up getting two Vernus. So that sets the tone. I get to the senior citizens facility, which this is, and I get up there, deliver the food, her items, and she wanted me to take her trash out. I laughed. I was like, oh, I don't do trash. I don't do trash. She's like, oh, it's just at the elevator. I was like, okay, just for you. Just because she was a older woman. She was, trying to help our senior citizens. So I did that. That was the one and only, and never gonna do that again. Had to get the Referral out just because I'm touching someone's trash. I just don't do trash. I'm not above it, but I ain't getting paid for it. That's the key word. You know what I mean? You wanna pay me for it? You wanna give me a tip? I already did my charity by doing a $4 one, And then I had to stand in line looking embarrassed while I'm on the phone, holding up the line. and you want me to take your trash out. See, that's asking way too much. Some people be doing too much. But what did I do? I put that customer service first, and I did it. I won't do it again, though. I'm not trying to say this to say you should be doing that. Nope. But I thought I'd share that story because sometimes stuff like that happen. They'll call you and say, can you stop at the store and get some cigarettes? Can you stop and get me a bottle or something? Say no. Don't do it. Don't do it. This one person, years ago, I did it for this woman, and she tried to scam me. She tried to say, okay, just leave it at the door. She didn't open the apartment door. And I said, well, I haven't seen the Cash App yet. You know, I'm waiting for that. She didn't, I was still waiting. And I was like, okay, well then I'm gonna just take the bottle. So I took it, got back in the car. And then she said, oh no, where's the bottle? I was like, I never got the money, so I'm about to drink this later. And she said, no, here. So it just was a mess. It was just a waste of my time. That was way years ago with a different app. You ain't supposed to do that anyway, so don't do that. And I'm just sharing stories so that you don't even think that there's something that you should even think about. All right? Because for one, they're going to promise you more money or a bigger tip, and they're going to try to scam you or something. So don't do it. All right, that's story time. All right, take care. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Take care. Okay, so I think this video turned out to be a pet peeve video. The good and bad and the ugly with DoorDash and some of these apps. So this last delivery, I had to go into a senior citizen home, a different one. And the guy at the desk said, hey, here's a mask because we got COVID in this building. Like, why are you letting us walk in the building if you have a COVID issue in the building? You know, that's weird. Just let us leave the food at the desk, but you got me walking through the whole building, you know, for delivery. The system is weird. Some buildings are weird. Most of those senior citizen places, I'll say 50% of them, they have a spot where we come in and we leave it at the front desk. The other 50% of them, we got free range to walk around the whole building. And they wonder why they have COVID in the building. You know, so I came out with a bunch of hand sanitizer and, you know, with my mask. And so I may have to start using masks when I go into these buildings. It's that time of year. So flu is around. Even if you're not a COVID person, you don't believe in that, it's around. I don't even know if I should be saying that word. I don't know the rules and the ins and outs on YouTube yet, so hopefully I don't get hit by that. But that is going to be the last update. I'm going to do this one last shopping trip. It's been all shopping all day. This will put me around 120. So y'all have a good night, and hopefully you subscribe. Thank you. Take care.